I'll be so therefore I'm getting tired of you. You should know I got and you don't need to get me too. I'll be right beside in anything that you do. If you ever need to, I'll be running to you, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. And to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anywhere that you go to.
But I'm looking for trouble. It's cause I know that I got you. Wanting more best everybody, and it's because of your you never let it go. Have this have this have baby boo. See all the battles you'll be fighting, and I'll be right there with you. I may be small, but I'm mighty, and I go on and fall. And anybody wakes up, big girl, okay, you pull it up, big around. And before you say it, I'll be running to
Running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anywhere that you go to, running. Running to you.
you go to
Anywhere that you go to. You don't need to borrow anything you want to. Anytime you come to me, baby, I will answer. And if you want me, come to me, I will come. Tell me what you want, baby, say I can give you. If you wanna be with you, if you wanna be with fail, me I cannot fail, no. Me I cannot do that.
Everyone here has achieved the most. But things are about to get messy. Our friend's energy is affecting the whole group. Temperatures are rising.
It seems I've been stepping on toes.
The deck is stacked, and so is the drama. Watch as these jet setters see their relationships tested. Young, Famous, and African Season 2. Streaming now, only on Netflix.
We all move to the beat of our playlists a little differently. And with millions of songs to discover on Spotify Premium, it's good to know you can listen without hearing ads. Just queue up your songs and get in your zone. Get 1 month of Spotify Premium free. Tap the banner to learn more.
Going, your love behind me like the goalie. Yeah, we supposed to link up, but you be Johnson. Me, but if your love behind me like the goalie, oh baby, don't leave me lonely.
You say you love me and say my story. No big time, I do you can't show me. If I'm the one, you must be the only.
I got a pocket full of money and all I wanna do is spend it on you. This feeling is killing me, baby. Tell me what I got do. Cause your love is irrelevant, and I do like your belly dance. And your pose is elegant, yeah. Baby, you be on your man. Oh, yeah, I want to shake my nana.
I remember what you told me. Say I'll be bad girl, but nobody on me.
Going, your love behind me like you be holy. Yeah, we supposed to link up, but you be Johnson. Me, but if your love behind me like you be holy. Oh baby, don't leave me lonely.
Oh, don't leave. Ooh, you say you love me, I said a story. You're me, I want you to love me. You're me, baby. You're me, you're. Kilo de. Why you gonna call me? Kilo de, baby. Kilo de, girl. I give you signal. Why you gonna see me? I give you green light to fire. I'm a killer bubble. Where you know that fumble? I go shoot my shot to your Joe. So you're baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you can call me later. Call me later. I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh baby, call me later. Call me later. Well, people see you. Talk to your friend, oh. Show me, baby, oh. Show me, oh. Shebi wanna song for me. You talk say you like me. I be alone, pardon. Kilo de do. I dey give you signal. She you know they see me. I give you green light. Fire. I'm a killer bubble. If I love fumble. I go shoot my shot to you. So you're a baby. Later, me, I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh baby, call me later. Call me later. Oh baby, no be crying. Let me see love you. Love you, baby, yes, I love you, baby, oh, baby, tell me why, you get the good time, just call me, baby, mine, you're a baby, just my love, maybe you can call me later, I want to be your lover, oh, baby, call me later, call me later, baby, you shall I didn't wait for you to say, Mama, call me later, me, I want to be your lover, oh, baby, call me later, call me later. wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for. Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day when I can finally kiss you. You know, say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart today, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart is a beat like do. Cause now you are true, so I am familiar. I sing for you, wanna be like do. Baby, now you are good, because I am familiar. But then you, see, I may not give the world to you, but I give you what I have. Oh, baby, you are my Achilles. Could you relate, baby? Sure, you know, say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart, so there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart is a beat like do. Cause now you are true, so I am familiar. I sing for you, wanna be like do. Baby, now you are good, because I am familiar. Only for you, it'll be like you can. I sing for you, my baby, oh.
However you like to listen, there's a premium plan made for you. Add up to 6 accounts with the family plan to share the love with people under the same roof. Join the duo plan or go solo with the individual plan and get a discount as a student while enjoying offline and ad-free music listening. Get 1 free month of premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
My blessing on favor for me. Goodness and mercy follow me every day. Everything when I touch, for she not much on you, she not push you. Mommy get down. If you're the dirty, you mind them. If I don't feel like come here, you find them. But I don't want you. I don't want that, baby. Every day, showers of blessing rain. She not money where you want, oh, I'll be on for the month, oh, yeah. Time me don't know, oh, I don't have baby. I mean, there's no need for them, cause there is something I'm blessing for you, oh, I don't have baby. I shoot you up, oh, wherever we go. Victory, you ain't not the finish. I didn't take me you. Look, you know go wrong now. No attention, no wahala. You're all out there. Oh, sit down. I'm so sick of love, say video. I don't want to be a champion. I don't want to be a thing like you believe. Shiny, shiny, I'm here. I don't need you. I am every day. Showers of blessing rain. She not money where you want, oh, I'll be on for a month, oh, yeah. Time me don't come, oh, I don't have baby. I mean, there's no need for them, cause crazy something I'm blessing money, oh, I don't have baby. I tell her, put me a road, I tell her, Happiness not give money, prosperity is something unreal. I'm blessing calling make this love is with me for body. Mama called me just the other day. She said hello, hello, I'm talking to you, baby. Somebody called me. He come to tell me, say, he see you with Tomoibo. Tell me, are you crazy? Girl, are you foolish? Say, you I don't finish, wait till you let do it, your poro. Girl, I know mother, you know that I know better. But my mother don't know that love don't care who you be. Where you get from? Love don't care. Love don't care. Who you know? Where till you get to? Love don't care. Papa called me just yesterday. Yeah. He said hello, hello, how you doing, baby? Your brother called me. He gonna tell me, say, yeah, you see you with Mr. John. Tell me, are you crazy? Girl, are you foolish? Never quite all finish, so what do you do with the t-shirt? Girl, I'm your fire, your opinion doesn't matter, but my papa don't know. Who you be? Where you came from? Love don't care. Love don't care. Who you be? Where till you get to? Love don't care. If I love you, if I love you, no be waiting you, baby. No more leaving you. Love, if I feel love.
something to keep the peace. The Spotify Premium Family Plan gives everyone under the same roof equal listening freedom with separate accounts. Each person can enjoy the premium perks of offline and ad-free music listening from anywhere. Plus, explore music recommendations tailored to your tastes. Tap the banner to learn more.
I'm scared of falling, but I would fall 1,000 miles for you. I'm scared of flying, but in a heartbeat I will count the clouds for you. Hallelujah, it's my love so won't break and live. Oh, if you ever need to smile, I can be your reason why your peace of mind. Oh, you better you. You know I will stand by you. I will stand by you. Anything you do, I'll be right by you. But you know, when you go that's what I spend my life with. Baby, I will stand by you.
My brother, let me baby. In a sea of people, I'll be searching for you. You can rely on me, baby. I will make you cry. Happiness, will you forgive me for the happy tears? Just know I will always be right there. Oh, hallelujah. See me, hallelujah. Anyone alone, so I'm gone. Oh, let me belly. Oh, hallelujah. Won't you dedicate it to my ballad? Won't you dedicate? You know I will stand by you. I will stand by you. Everything you do, I'll be right by you. Good enough to send me for the life. I'd rather spend my life with you. Baby, me, I will stand by you.
I promise I can be whatever you need. You need me to be.
And you be the only one I will call. When I need some loving, I know you got me away.
You know I will stand by you. I will stand by you. Everything you do,
I'll be right by you.
going on, it's anybody.
I'd rather spend my life with you. Baby, I will stand by you.
I will stand by you, stand by you. You know what you like.
Anything you do,
I'll be right by you. Give me a by you.
I will stand by you.
I will stand by you. If you ever need me, you don't anything you need. I'll be right by you. I'll be right by you.
Who's anybody like
I I'd rather spend my life with you.
you?
Baby, me, I'll be right by you. Smile for me, even if you're sad. Be good to me, even if you're bad. Stay with me, even if you've got some place to be. Pray with me, even if you won't believe. Smile for me, baby me please. Smile.
Good evening. Welcome to the live session tonight. We'll be having Mr. Babajide shortly. But before we do that, I will intentionally delayed this stream to this time so that we can have enough people join so that we don't have to leave anyone behind. But apparently that seems not to be working so well. But it's okay. So at this point, I'm just going to say prompt everyone that you know to join. Everyone on the group, prompt as many people as we can prompt to join tonight. And also, I will also, while you are doing that, I will also want to quickly say a few things. Now, the School of Asset Management will be heading next week with my session, and my session is going to be covering the whole scope of investment with the focus on passive income, and then so I'll be covering automated income, passive income, and consistent. So we are talking about automated, consistent passive income. So through a couple of vehicles, but then the major one I'll be focusing on is the 21st century stock market. So that's what I'll be focusing on. So and then I will also be sharing my strategy across different financial markets. As I've said a few times, I'm very passionate about the financial market, regardless of the one you are talking about. So I play in all financial markets at the moment. The one I might not have so much money in yet is real estate. I don't have so much money in real estate yet, but other markets is somewhere I've invested. I've had experience and all of those things that you might want to talk about. So I am going to also be sharing my strategy with the financial market. Now I believe that you should be aggressive with the trading. What do I mean by that? Redalio once said that without a bit of aggression, you will not make any money worthwhile in the financial market. So, if you're a trader, understand your strategy and then make money as much as you can. Also, knowing that there will be bad days, and that's why there's always a need for what? For you to always take profits and take it off the market. So when you take that money off the market, where do you put them? So my own strategy is to take money from the more volatile, more dangerous markets. Permit me to use the word dangerous for lack of better word, into a slower and less volatile with assurance of consistent automated passive income, so that one can build a kind of wealth you can truly depend on, a kind of wealth you can will for your children, a kind of wealth that um, you can live on, even if you are not actively trading in the financial market, or you are not actually working in the office you currently work, or whatever it is that you currently do. So it's beyond that, but then hopefully I'll be able to do that in 2 hours next week, 1 hour on Saturday and then 1 hour on Sunday. So all of this said, just permit me to to welcome Mr. Babajide tonight as we go ahead and continue with our session tonight. As we continue with School of Asset Management, is going to be taking on in Forex session, starting from the basics and then helping us understand how everything should be understood. Thank you so much. Join me and welcome Mr. Babajide.
Nothing is too much, you know that I want to be the one way you die for. I want to be the one that makes you do the things you got to do. Every beauty for you. I want to be
It's not the
the
video.
witness, baby. say you no go do. Let me be the one for you. No weakness, baby.
Ready to have the most power over your music? Settle into your favorite playlists and albums with every song flowing into the next, thanks to uninterrupted music listening. There's no one way to listen with Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
Your mama say, oh no, don't follow, I never talk. Make you find correct guy. No be love, go chop. Na me she dey talk about. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ká mi lára o. Jẹ́ mi bẹ́sẹ̀ mi sọ̀rọ̀. Make I go hospital. I want to take care of you, baby.
Good evening, viewers.
So then, I won't belong to you.
You're welcome to this school of asset management. My name is Atanlogun Babajide. I'll be the one to anchor the section of Forex trading. So this section, you will learn how to trade the Forex market practically and how to generate signals for yourself. But before we go to the practical class, we have to go through some of the basic things that we need to know, most especially the theoretical aspect of it and the highlight of what we're going to study in this group has been displayed. So these are the highlights. We're going to study Introduction to Forex, why Forex, basic terminologies, understanding the currencies, understanding the market interface, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, value flow trading strategies, market sentiment, the use of expert advisor, and so on. So we also need to learn the reason why people fail in the Forex market, as well as the way forward. We need to talk about the broker and the roles they play. So on this note, we're going to start from the first slide. What is Forex market? I define Forex market as the buying and selling of the world's most valuable currencies. Forex market is the buying and selling of the world's most valuable currencies. Though the Forex market is the world's most exciting and dynamic market with a daily turnover of over 4 foreign exchange. That means if we're online Forex market simply means that you take possession of the actual physical currency. That is, everything is being done online. You open and close deal and make either profit or loss online. So that is just the brief summary. Why Forex? Why do we need to trade the Forex market, most especially the online Forex trading? One, accessibility. Forex market is easily accessible. It's no wonder that Forex market has the trading volume of over $4 trillion a day. So anyone needs to take part in this action with just your computer, your device connected to your internet. You will take part in it. Number two, it's a 24 hours market, whereby the market runs 24 hours. Most of the people that trade currency Monday to Friday. So you can you can enter the market Monday to Friday, so without any restriction. So just be doing your own on the internet 24 hours. So narrow focus, unlike the stock market, which is a smaller market compared to the foreign exchange market. The forex market revolves around or more less 8 major currency pairs. When we're talking about the forex market, your focus is major on a particular currency pair for those people that normally trade currency. So it's not that you can divert. With just one currency pair or two, you can make any money that you want to make. Liquidity. Liquidity simply means this market can be converted into money, liquid cash. It can be converted to cash. The digital currency that we're trading, Forex is being done digitally. When you make your money, it is being converted digitally, straight, without any restriction. Okay, yeah. So, also, the market cannot be cornered because you can't just, this market is not prone to manipulation. So you can manipulate the forex market, and even banks do not have enough pull or enough control. Nobody can just say I'm in total control of the forex market. So you don't have control over the market. The market is being run by itself. So anybody that wants to take part in the forex market, you don't have a total control. So that is one of the beauty of the forex market. That's one of the beauty of the forex market. So increase leverage. Leverage is when you borrow money so that you can use it for smaller investment to get a greater yield. Unlike the stock market, whereby you have an offer of 1 to 2 leverage, but with forex you can have 1 to 100, even 1 to 500 leverage. But note that the higher your leverage, the higher your risk. So those are the things that you need to know. Profitability. Sincerely, forex market is very, very profitable. Though it's one of the most risky business in the world, but it's very, very profitable. In forex market, profitability is expressed in a number of ways. Number one, unlike most financial market, forex market allow you to start trading with a very relatively low capital. You can start with a very small capital when it comes to the forex market. Number two, leverage trading. Leverage trading lets you open a position for tens of thousands of dollars while you are investing as low as maybe $50. Yes, because of the higher leverage, the higher your leverage, the more the number of trade that you can place. Just like somebody that has, you have $1,000, another person has $100. You can decide if you have a higher leverage, the same number of trade that the person that has $1,000 can place, you can place that same trade. So what is also unique about the forex market is that any short movement is an opportunity to trade. That is, what they mean by this is that forex market, you can win on both sides. That is, when you move in the buy direction, you win. If you move in the sell direction, you also win. So you can win on both direction. So that is one of the beauty. That's one of the beauty of the forex market, because you win on both sides. So caution, you should always be aware of the risk and never risk the money that you can't afford to lose. Wow. When we compare and contrast the forex and the stock exchange, as well as other financial institutions, what I can just tell you is that forex market is one of the most risky business in the world, and is one of the most profitable business in the world. That is why we're in, that we need to mentor you on how to trade on a very low risk. So let's move to the next slide. Basic terminologies. These terms, there are some terms or terminologies that we use in the forex market, but you cannot find it in the normal literary language. The first one is ask. Ask or asking price. Price at which broker or dealer is willing to sell, and the price at which you can buy at that same offer. Balance. The value of your account, including unrealized profit or gain. That is what is mean on open position. When you have not placed a trade on your account, what you have there is balance. Beer is a market condition where the sellers are more than the buyers. When we talk about the bearish market means the selling market, the sellers. So we talk about bid. Bid is price at which broker or dealer is willing to buy, and the price at which you can sell. Bid means selling price, while the ask means the buying rate. So bid ask, or what we call spread. Spread is usually the distance or the difference between the bid and the ask. For brokers or for professional traders, they always prefer a system whereby the spread is very, very low. When we have a very low spread, you can easily make money from a very low spread. So bull, market condition, is a market condition whereby the buyers outweigh the seller. That means a bullish market is a market whereby the buyers dominate, a buying market. So when we talk about bullish, a buying market, we also talk about drawdown. Drawdown in the real language means drawdown. When you are losing, when you're on a loss in the forex market, you're trading and you're making a loss, you don't say I make a loss, you say you have a drawdown. You have a drawdown. Equity. Equity means when you place your trade, equity is balance plus or minus your present position. You are using your equity to trade, you are not using your balance. We can have a situation whereby you are given a bonus. So this bonus will be added to your equity. When you place a trade, either profit or loss, what you are using to trade is equity. Free margin, the amount in your account available as margin for a new position. That is what we call free margin. Free margin is equal to equity minus margin. Fundamental analysis. Micro or strategic assessment of where a currency should be trading based on any criteria except price action itself. Fundamental analysis, we're still going to go back to it during the course of this training. It's just like when you're using an economic situation of a particular country, which will also affect their monetary policy when you are using it to trade. So that is leverage. We have talked about the leverage, that like an amount expressed as a multiple by a notional amount traded exceeding the margin required to trade. That is, when you have $100, another person has $1,000. You want to be trading as if you have $1,000. The number of trade that the person that has $1,000 will place, that is the one that you place. That is if you have a higher margin. And I told you that the higher your leverage, the higher your risk. So let's move. Limit. Limit is an order to buy at a specified price when the market moves down, so that the price, or to sell at a specified price when the market moves up to the price. Now, this limit is like a pending order. So when we're in the practical class, it will be very, very clear. So let's move. Okay. Now, talk about liquidity, the action of a volume and activity in the market. Another terminology is called long. Long means buying position. We also have another term called short. That means selling position. Margin, the amount that is needed in your account to open a position is called margin. Margin call, a requirement by the broker to deposit more fund in order to maintain an open position. This margin call, I can explain it as when you have a drawdown and you draw down has reached a particular threshold, so that your account will not burnt off, the broker will give you a call, a margin call, that deposits, make sure you deposit a particular amount so that you can still retain your position, so that you can make more money. That's what we call the margin call. So market order. A market order, an order to buy at current ask or to sell at the current bid price. That is what we call market order. You always see it displaying on the market, that a market order. Pips, the smallest incremental value a market can move. Pips simply means particular price, when the market moves, pip is just like the SI unit of measurement of price on the forex market. Because, just for example, Euro USD moves from 90.15 to 90.16. So he has moved 1 pip. So, and your pips is also determines your profit, because pips multiplied by lot size is equal to profit. Quoted price is the most recent price at which a security or a commodity is transacted. That is the current price. That's the meaning of quoted price. Short means selling position. Short, selling position. Stop is also called stop loss. This particular term, we can stop a market while you are trading. Maybe you decide that maybe the market is on loss, or maybe the market is on loss. You can decide to stop a particular trade because of that. Or you set a stop loss order. It can be an instant execution, or it can also be a pending order. Swap rate. Swap. When you carry a trade overnight, maybe you are placing a trade, you could not close your trade overnight, the broker, they will remove swap. They will charge you for carrying over a trade. Take profit. A take profit is an order to claim a predetermined profit made in case of market reversal. When you want to place a trade, first thing you need to consider is, okay, how many pips do I want to make? Where do I put my take profit? On which price level do I put my take profit? So when you put on a take profit order, immediately the market touches that price, it will take the profit for you, either when you are on the system or you are not on the system. So that order that you have set is called a take profit. A take profit can also be an order that you can execute directly. It can also be an order that you can execute directly. Maybe, this price, I've gotten enough money. Okay, let me close the trade. You can close the trade. You can close the trade straight away. Let's proceed. Technical analysis is just a system whereby you combine some technical indicators. We have some technical indicators on the forex market that they are really working fine so as to study the market, and we make use of them most often together with the price action. Price action, because the technical analysis is very, very important. So we are going to get all those things during the practical class. Let's move. So, understanding the currency pair. Understanding the currencies. What do you trade? In forex trading, you mainly trade currencies which are always traded in pairs. What we are talking about now is that when you want to trade, you can't just trade only one currency. You have to trade them in pairs. That is, 2 currency must be involved. That means 2 countries are involved. The currency of one country versus another currency of another country. So That is why we need to trade. We trade forex in pairs. So in general, we have the 8th most traded currency in the world. The first one is US dollar. The second one is euro, GBP, Great Britain pounds, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, Canadian dollars, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. All these currency pair, they are the most traded in the world. So let's move to the next slide to see their pairs. Now, when you're looking at this series now, looking at this table now, these currencies revolve around 14 main currency pairs. And the first table that you're seeing, these ones, they are called the major pairs. Why this one, they are called the cross currencies. Now, in a currency pair, the first currency is called the base currency. That is in this situation now, that is in this place now. Like Euro USD now. Euro is the base currency, while USD is the paired currency. So that is the way it is being arranged. So it is the base currency that determines the profit, not the paired currency. So let's move. Now, when buying or selling a currency pair, each pair has its own bid and ask rate. For example, Euro USD. You can see that in Euro USD, sell Euro USD at the bid rate of 1.2917 or buy at the asking price of 29.18. So that is the way it's being arranged. So when we get to the practical class, we'll have to go through that again practically. When you buy a currency pair, you are always buying the base currency and you are selling the paired currency or the counter currency, vice versa. What they are trying to say is that when you are buying the base currency, automatically you are selling the counter currency, which is the paired currency. So at the same time, so who trades? Who are those parties that are involved in the trading? We need to know that so that we can know what we're doing. There are two parties involved in online forex deal. You as the trader and the market maker. A market maker is a company that facilitates trading by offering an ask and bid price on a currency, literally making the market for traders to trading. Individual forex trader like me and you can make up the fastest growing segment of the global forex market. The other players include the interbank, which is mostly made of the largest commercial banks, security dealers, and after which we have the small banks and multinational corporations. What we're trying to explain in this place is who are the people that are involving in this activity. This forex activity, it's not just going like that. There are some parties that carry out that kind of activity. So those people, you as a trader, the market maker. We also have interbank. Those are the people, those are the banks. Remember that Forex trading is even a World Bank project. As long as the banks and all the security company remains, so also Forex will remain. Let's move to the next slide. When to trade. When to trade. Because Forex is truly global market, you can trade 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. As one region market days end, the next region market begins. This means you can trade on any region news as development takes place. This means that you can theoretically trade Forex non-stop from 2100. Let me just summarize this one for you. We have what we call the World Trade Centers, which they opened in different countries. So according to this analysis, we're going to know when, that is the trading sections in relation to Nigeria or maybe other countries, so that you can know when you are supposed, when you are in Nigeria, there's some country whereby when we're in the morning, they will be in the afternoon. So we have to consider all those things why we want to trade the Forex market, because it's a global market. So let's move. The time which two sections overlap are most exciting as it's then that you can find high volume being traded and maximum volatility. What we are trying to explain in this place is that the World Trading Centers, they opened per section. So let's take, for example, now, London Open is between the hours of 8 a.m., between 8 and 9 a.m. Nigerian time. And it ended around, let's say, it ended around 1, 2, 3, 4. So before it ends, New York market opens between 1 and 2. Why the Sydney market the New York market open between 1 and 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Nigerian time. Why between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., why the Sydney open? Sydney is in Australia. So why also between that same time, Tokyo in Japan, they overlap against each other and they also open at the same time. All these trading sections, whenever they open, you usually see the volatility of the market is always very high. Let's say you want to trade Great Britain pounds and US versus USD now. So when you get to the market at 8 a.m. Nigerian time, between 8 and 9 Nigerian time, those are the times that you can maximize a very high. That's when you will see a very high volatility. You experience a high volatility while you are doing that. So that even if you miss the London section, what about between 1 and 2 in the afternoon? You just go there, log into it. You want to trade, the New York, that's United States of America. Okay, I can pick USD JPY or Euro USD, I can trade it, so that each of these sections, that is when you can maximize like high probability, so that you can see so many pips to cash. Yeah. Back to fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is defined as the study of a country's economic and financial performance in order to determine the fair market value and future direction of its currency. Fundamental analysis focus on the factors that determine the exchange rate, such as countries, economy, health, political stability, and environmental events, and how they influence the value of their currency. The fundamental analysis is the use of an economic news to trade the forex market. Let's take, for example, a country where they have a political instability. You should know that their currency will be very, very weak. So you can take that advantage. Let's take, for example, any country that has maybe a natural disaster like maybe earthquake. People will run away from that place. So definitely, if people run away from that place, there won't be activity in that country. So when activity is not in a country, it's not carried out in a country, definitely the economy will run into problem. So we can use that advantage, just like the period of COVID-19 where they locked down the whole of Europe. You can see that the euro is very, very weak. So that time people just sell. You just place a sell. So the currency will be coming weak and you can take advantage of that. That is just the basic principle that fundamental analysis is talking about. You trade the news, trading of the news. So also you can get all this information. Maybe during the practical aspect, I will expose us to where we can get all those news, all those information about the economic news, so that when we are online, you won't say, oh, I analyze the market and the market is expected to be selling and is now buying. Maybe there is an economic news that is affecting the market. So forms of fundamentals, economic indicators, and data release, speech, all those press conference meetings, when they hold them, they are also an indicator that will affect that currency positively or negatively. Or the correction between currency, oil, and gold. You know that it's not only currency that we trade, we also trade commodities like gold, we trade oil. So when we get to the practical class, we will get some strategy that we use. Technical analysis. Technical analysis is the study of historical price movement by using charts in order to predict the future price movement. Charts are other various technical analysis indicators can be applied to them as an essential tools for traders. Technical analysis simply help you to identify entry and exit point for trading. Yes, technical analysis is the use of historical data. Maybe for example, maybe in 2010, there's a place where price got to. Before you know what is going on, we have some technical tools that we can use to determine all these things. We have some of these tools. So during the practical section, we'll be mentioning these technical tools one by one so that we will know how to apply them per time. So, okay. Let's move to the next slide. So, charts is a major technical tool because charts is like a pictorial representation of all the activities of the of people, transaction done on the forex market. So we can read the charts. So, and one of the best technical tools in the forex trading is charts. A forex chart is a graph representation and the movement of market price during specific time period. There are many kinds of charts, each of which help you to visually analyze the market. Visually analyze the market condition, identify behavioral pattern, and assess and create forecast to reach a conclusion about the future price. What we are talking about is that it is a chart that you read. When you read a chart, you should know where the market is going to. You should know the pattern that the market is forming so that we can use it to predict, so that we can use it to forecast what we want to do next. So this is an example of a chart. This one is going uptrend. So this one is what we call the candlestick chart. So, and I believe that very soon we will all be familiar with all those things. Another one, just take a look at the type of chart that we have: the bar stick, the candlestick, and the line chart. But the most, in fact, the commonest one is the candlestick. And this candlestick is a pictorial representation of all the activities on the Forex market. It is on this candlestick you can put all your technical indicators. There are some indicators that are on the MetaTrader platform. So we also have the line charts. We also have the bar charts, which have so many features: the high, the low, the close, the open position. So the candlestick. This candlestick, I will talk more about this candlestick because that is the most common that the 21st century traders that they use. The candlestick chart is similar to bar chart, as also contains certain interval like the open, the close, the low, and the high prices. The main difference between the candlestick chart is that the candlestick has a body which represents the range between the open and the close position. So we talk about the top of the wick represent the highest price. So why the bottom of the wick represent the lowest price. So we move. Yes. This is where we're going to stop, and we're going to continue in our next class from price action. So thank you very much. So if you have any question, so you can ask the one that you don't understand. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening again. So, I believe you must have followed closely. I believe you must have followed closely. So, at this point, we would like to take one or two, three, four, five questions for Mr. Babajide. So, if you have any question for him, please drop it on the chat box, the comment box, or you drop it in the WhatsApp group. So, any questions so far? Or are we saying that everything is cleared and well understood? Any questions so far? So if you are saying there's no question, that's okay. That's okay, and then um, permit me to call it a day today. But at any point in time, if you go through this again and you have any question, please be free to drop it on the group. Be free to drop your question on the group and tag Mr. Babajide to it or tag me. We'll surely provide answers to your questions. Okay? Okay, someone has a question. Does someone have a question? Okay, no. Okay. So, in the absence of no other question tonight, let's have a good night rest. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day, and we'll pick up from here tomorrow. Do have a restful night. Good night, everyone.
Everybody's gonna win. Yeah. If only you just believe it, yeah. Close your eyes and come and see that, yeah. Don't you worry about a thing, man. Cause if you work on, you can get it if you work. If you strive hard, you can be just what you want. If you work on, you can climb the mountain top. But nothing is too small, but nothing is too big. You are the yard, we are the yard. Oh, we are the yard, we are the yard. What might I see?
So good night, everyone, and have a restful weekend. Bye for now. See you tomorrow in class.